Hey, it's Takayuki, and I'm here with Miyu. Say hi, Miyu. She's my Volks Eevee Beauty, and we have some exciting news. My Dalmore doll has been officially paid off, and I have received the tracking number, so we are preparing for our new family member to arrive. He'll be my first resin doll. I already do have a floating head, and then I have this Miyu. So that's pretty much it for actual dolls that I have. But I'm kind of excited about having my first complete doll come in. He's gonna have clothes, eyes, wig, pretty much everything, and he already has a face up. He's absolutely gorgeous. And I'm excited about having him come in. And so probably within the next 2 weeks or so he will be here. I've been checking up on the tracking number constantly, even though it's not really going anywhere because, you know, it's the weekend, so it's gonna be really slow. And things will probably pick up starting next week with shipping and everything. I'm a little nervous to see how long it takes once it starts reaching the state, just because of everything that's going on in Ferguson and everything. Things are, I don't know, they're nuts. But anyways, last time I had something come through here while all that stuff was still going on, it took 3 days just to get here to pass through that side of the state, and normally it only takes a single day. So I'm like, oh, okay, wow. Yeah, it was not exactly the most pleasant thing ever, and I got what I was waiting for, I guess. So it's in and I'm happy. And so I suppose I should show you what I've been working on lately. And the next video that I'll be putting up will probably be a box opening, and it will be welcoming the new Dolly. So that's going to be exciting. But I'll show you some current projects and things that I've made recently. And Miyu just decided to fall over. Okay, she's taking a nap. But here's a little box of some polymer clay stuff. I ended up buying a polymer clay set of Sculpey from Walmart, and they actually have a 12-pack of different colors, so I was like, alright, I'll try it out, I suppose. But I'm going to need to get like either some translucent liquid Sculpey or some like super glue or something, because when you make the lollipops, the sticks don't stay in very well. So I've made a couple of these, and some of the sticks have either broken off or fallen out, just because I don't have enough boxes to separate them, and if I move it around, sometimes the bread falls on it and breaks it. Like this one snapped off, so I'll have to like glue that back on or something. And then I've made a couple little chocolate chip cookies, little croissant. Most of these in this little box are about Miyu's size, but the way with her hands are, she can't really grip very many of them. It's just, she's got pretty open hands. She doesn't have extra sets of hands, though. She's got extra feet. Doesn't really help me out very much. But here's some bread. Those are a couple of different types of loaves. There's a whole bunch of little rolls in there, and a couple hot cross buns. So that's pretty much all that's in this one, and I'm going to have to get her a little box with like some separate compartments and stuff, so I can kind of keep these items separated so they don't break so easily. I'll have to look into some different storage stuff at Walmart. But I've got like this little pencil box, and I'm holding some other stuff in at the moment. This is actually a little mold, silicone mold, and it's for making a little whipped cream. And then I've got a little cupcake mold. And here's one cupcake that I made. This one has actually yet to be baked, so I'm kind of still working on it. But it's a little Halloween-themed cupcake. That's why I made it like mostly orange. And then there's this one that I've made, and it's like a chocolate chup cake. What's a chup cake? I don't even know. Yes, they're called chup cakes now. And it's got this little vanilla frosting on it. They've made this tiny little slice of cake with chocolate on it. I don't know, like white cake with chocolate frosting is like my absolute favorite, so that's why I thought it would be awesome to kind of make a little slice of cake like that. And I've got like 2 more of these, so those ones are actually slightly bigger than the other ones. And there's a little scoop of ice cream that I made, and I was going to make a couple more of these and figure out how to make a bowl, and it just look like a little bowl of ice cream with a couple different flavored scoops. So I thought that would be kind of interesting to try out. There's this right here, which is just a little donut with some bites out of it. And of course I've got lots and lots of lollipops. Here's a couple that I made. The big one is made from scrap clay, which is why some of the colors are kind of random. And then this one at the end here is my rainbow cane I tried out. Except for it doesn't have as much white in it as some do, so I kind of did my own little variation. And here's a couple more. And here's like a big twisted lollipop stick. And here's some more of the blue kind of lollipops. And I've kind of been experimenting with different sizes and lengths of the sticks to figure out what I like best. And I've kind of figured out that I like to have a fairly large lollipop with a large stick. I don't know, they seem to be more aesthetically pleasing, and I think these will be great size for Yodi when he comes in. So I've got some food props that I've made myself, which is kind of fun and kind of cool. So here's one thing that I found that I really liked. This is an old antique teacup, and it's too small for an Esty, I know that much, but if I go back I could probably get the much bigger sized ones, because there were several different sizes of these, and this is the size that I picked. I'm pretty sure that'll be a good size for Yodi, but I guess we'll find out when he gets in. If not, I can always take it back, so maybe trade it for a different size. But obviously I've got Yodi's shoes in here, and all his clothes and hair pieces and stuff, so that's where I've been keeping those in this little box, which eventually I'm going to have to upgrade pretty soon because not much more is going to fit in here. It's already pretty full. And as for other things that I've bought recently, I've upgraded pastels. So these are my favorite pastels. If I can get this little slit off of here, then I'll show you the inside. But this thing is really snug on this box. But here's this, what the actual box looks like, which is funny because this is the cover and they're like 2 completely different colors. Whatever. But on the inside of the lid, it's got like all the different colors and stuff on it, and they're all in order. But it says that there's 72 different colors, but there really isn't. There's 72 colors, but they're not all different. There's 2 whites and 2 blacks, so there are repeats of a couple colors in here. And these are all the half sticks, so they're not like super big or anything. But anyways, here's all the colors. So I have a much wider selection, and I've got some more realistic tones for skin, and I can figure out what works for me and what does not. So that's going to be interesting. Yeah, I like these a lot better too, because the dust from the chalk seems to come off a lot easier, but that does mean that I have to be a lot more careful about keeping them clean. So there's that. And something I've been working on making, here's the back side of this right now. It's not done, obviously. And then here's the front. So I've been working on a little dress. Still have some embellishments to add on to it, like this part over here is missing a sleeve. It still needs collar added onto it. Waiting to finish the back side until he gets here so I can make sure it fits properly. If I need to, I can kind of tighten it a little bit. And it's actually meant for a 45 centimeter doll, so I'm pretty sure it's going to be a tad big on him. But I like really long dresses. The only thing is I'll probably have to tighten it up in the back. Yeah, so that's one thing that I've been working on that I really like. I'm happy about how it's turning out. So if this ends up fitting him the way I want it to, I'll probably make another one in a different style. I've already kind of figured out exactly how I want to do another one, and that will require me changing up the pattern just a little bit. So it'll pretty much be like from here up will be the white part, and the rest will be like all one color. And the back is going to have the string part, not the front. I don't know, it's like a weird style, and I'll have to figure out exactly how I'm going to make it work, because I have to make sure it's going to fit the doll and go on it properly. But the idea of like changing the pattern and making it look specifically like that is something that I got from looking at like actual Lolita clothes, so I don't know. I'll have to see how it works, and if it doesn't, then oh well, no harm done. So that's pretty much it, all I really wanted to share at the moment, and I hope that you actually enjoyed watching this. I'm excited about being able to do my first real box opening and to have my first real BJD and all that good stuff. I'll have to kind of let you guys know on my Facebook page when he gets closer for him being here, like when he actually reaches the US and all that stuff. So just keep checking out my Facebook. Actually, I'll have to add my Tumblr to this page and everything too, because I've been posting like teeny tiny updates on there and stuff, and I don't really have my Tumblr linked here at the moment, so I need to do that. I have to keep you guys updated there too on Dolly stuff. So you will have to see so many long videos of me putting random updates up on here. Alright.